What's up, guys? It's Broman back here in Destiny to go over some extremely important changes to the game. Now, I know you probably all read the hotfix notes, right? The little bunch of hotfix notes telling you the things that changed, but I didn't want to make a video right away because I am a huge fan of science. That's right, science. I'm also a fan of random people joining my game, but you know what? I'm not even going to be mad at this guy. He can join, he can do whatever he wants. He's about to get immortalized in a video. I mean, am I right? So, here's some big questions that I think people have that we need to get answered. So, question number 1. Vault of Glass, what is different? Just like they said, the Vault of Glass exotics have indeed been changed. If you get a exotic in the Vault of Glass, it will indeed be level 32 or have the damage scaling up to 331 damage. So that is fantastic. However, I, along with a lot of other people, hypothesized that the Vex Mythoclast might be getting a boost since it is indeed a Vault of Glass exotic. However, that is not true. Thank you, Sincat. You're super amazing. I love you. That is not true. Unfortunately, the Mythoclast stays at its normal damage numbers, and we will, of course, regret and miss the potential of having an insanely overpowered Mythoclast, but perhaps in the future it will change. Now, the other big changes were to the raid. They said they would change things like cheesing the bridge encounter, they would change things like fixing Crota's fight if someone disconnected, etc. So after actually running the raid a few times and testing these things, here is what I can confirm for you. 1. This chest that I am farming for right now, the first one in the raid, does in fact no longer give you exotics. Who gives you exotics, you might say? Why? Iryut does. How do I know this? Today, in the raid, when we did the hard mode raid, we had over 6 exotics drop during the raid. 4 of them happened at Iryut right after the kill, which is fantastic. She also drops the Radiant Shards and Materials, which is also great. That is fantastic. But what of the bridge? What of the bridge and our bridge cheese that everyone loved so much? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you something very, I suppose, exciting / depressing. Bungie tried really hard to make it so that they said that all the players have to cross the bridge in order for the bridge to complete. That is in fact not true. You can indeed still cheese the bridge with a small amount of people. And that's fine. I mean, I know it's not what they intended, but it's still there, so if you want to solo all the way up to Crota, you definitely can. I mean, perhaps you could solo the whole thing. I know that there are videos out right now of people still crossing the bridge without their entire team. But what of Crota, right? I mean, that's the big thing. What happens now if I disconnect from the game when Crota is connected? You know, when we're fighting Crota, we're getting ready to kill Crota, we want to make him to take a knee the entire time. The second that you or anyone else disconnects, Crota stands up. We tested this on stream. If you want to go back and check out the highlight, I'm going to try and upload that within the next couple of days. But basically, Crota stands up immediately if anyone disconnects. It doesn't have to be the party leader host, it's anyone. Crota stands right up. As you can also see, this chest does indeed still drop Radiant Materials, but it does not drop our beloved exotics. Which is, you know, not all in all a bad thing. It's quite a positive thing. I'm pretty happy that it still drops materials. So, at the end of the day, what does the hotfix change? Well, at the end of the day, the hotfix changes everything in a good way. I would say it's in a good way. 1, you have an additional loot pool inside of the raid, so you can get a little bit more materials, you get a little bit more armor and loot and exotics, which is great. Additionally, all of the Vault of Glass exotics have been upgraded. And I think that that's actually really awesome. Me, personally, I have had a hell of a time trying to get exotics from the Vaults of Glass just so I can have the chance to upgrade them and then wait on Jur. The fact that I can now do, let's say, hard mode and have 4 chances per run, right, because I'm not going to do normal first, 2 at the Gorgon's chest and 2 at killing Atheon to get myself an upgraded exotic without having any worries or any sort of like, God, I hope I can upgrade this at Jur. I think that's an absolutely fantastic change. I'm pretty ecstatic about the hotfix. I do have I suppose one point of analysis I'd like to make, and that is, you know, I know everyone, I was personally hoping that after this fix, that the hard mode raid would be coming out next week. Unfortunately, I don't think that that's going to be the case, because I know that Bungie is going to make sure that Crota's End hard mode will not be released until they are having the entire Crota's End raid be running the way that they intended. Now, you know me, if you watch my stream, I don't know if I've said it on YouTube, but I'll say it now. You want to play the game? You play it how you want to play. You want to cheese? You cheese away. You know, it doesn't hurt anyone else's experience, and I'm happy that you're enjoying a game that I love as well with me. But I will tell you that I do not think that hard mode's going to come out until they have the raid locked down tight. I do hope that they perhaps add another encounter. I had someone in stream say, dude, wouldn't it be awesome if between the bridge and the darkness zone, they added like a third thing because there's that weird-ass loading screen in there. Perhaps that could be the ogre chase that everyone was looking forward to. I know I wasn't. It didn't happen. But I would like to see that. I would really, really like to see that, because the more this game grows and the more it develops, the happier I am with the changes. Who doesn't love falling to your death from a Praetorian? I mean, I know I do. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Those are my thoughts on the hotfix. They are indeed my own, of course. I'd love to know what you guys think about the hotfix. Well, what do you think about the changes? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? You know, are you overwhelmed with joy? I'd love to hear that from you guys in the comments. Thank you for watching today, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do not forget that I fucking love each and every one of you. Your support means the world to me, and I deeply, deeply appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time in Destiny.